You've squeezed them, you've scrubbed them, you've covered them up. And yet, every single morning they're still there. Those tiny, stubborn, dark dots quietly settling deeper into your skin while you wonder what you're doing wrong. What if I told you the answer isn't more pressure, more products, or more frustration? What if the secret to truly clear skin starts with understanding what's actually happening right beneath the surface? Stay with me, because today everything changes. You wake up, you lean into the mirror, and there they are. Those clusters of blackheads sitting along your nose, scattered across your chin, hiding in the creases of your forehead. You've tried the strips, you've tried the masks, you've watched every video, bought every product, and still, somehow they come back. And the worst part isn't the blackheads themselves. It's that quiet feeling of helplessness. The frustration of not knowing why your skin keeps doing this, no matter how much effort you put in. You start to wonder, is my skin just different? Is something wrong with me? Nothing is wrong with you. Your skin is simply asking for something that most routines have never given it. Let's find out exactly what that is. Here's the truth that most skincare content won't tell you. The way most people try to remove blackheads is actually making them worse. Squeezing with your fingers pushes bacteria deeper. Harsh scrubbing tears the skin's surface. Pore strips give you a satisfying peel, but strip away your skin's natural oils, along with it sending your pores into overdrive to produce even more. It's not your fault. The beauty industry has sold us the idea that force equals results. But your skin is not a problem to be attacked. It's a living, breathing system that responds to gentleness. Think of your skin as a finely tuned garden. When you overwater it, it floods. When you neglect it, it dries. But when you tend to it with the right tools, the right rhythm, the right care, it blooms. So, from this moment on, we treat it that way. Let's understand what a blackhead actually is, simply, clearly, without the science textbook. Beneath every pore sits a tiny hair follicle surrounded by a sebaceous gland. That gland produces oil called sebum, which naturally travels up through the pore to moisturize and protect your skin. This is completely normal. This is your skin doing its job. But sometimes, dead skin cells mix with that oil. They form a soft plug inside the pore. When that plug reaches the surface and is exposed to air, it oxidizes, it darkens, and that is what you see as a blackhead. It's not dirt. It's not poor hygiene. It is simply oil and dead skin meeting oxygen. And here is the beautiful part. With the right method, the right temperature, and the right products, you can gently dissolve that plug, coax it out, and prevent new ones from ever forming. No force, no damage, just chemistry working with your skin instead of against it. The step-by-step process. Step 1. The cleanse purpose. Remove the day. Prepare the canvas. We begin here. Always here. Take a gentle sulfate-free cleanser, something soft enough to use twice a day without stripping your skin of its natural oils. Wet your fingertips with warm water. Not hot, warm. Just warm enough to feel like comfort. Work the cleanser between your palms until it forms a light, silky lather. Apply it to your face with slow, circular motions moving outward from the center, like you are smoothing something precious. Give it 30 seconds. Let it work. You'll feel a gentle softness as you rinse. That slight squeaky feeling. That's not clean, that's stripped. We don't want that. A truly cleansed face feels soft, like a reset, like breathing out. Step 2 at being purpose. Open the gates. This is where the magic begins. Imagine your pores as tiny rooms with very tight doors. When those doors are closed, nothing gets in and nothing comes out. Steam opens them. You don't need a professional facial steamer though if you have one. This is its moment. A bowl of freshly boiled water with a clean towel draped over your head works perfectly. Position yourself about 30 centimeters from the steam. Close your eyes. Breathe slowly. Feel the warmth wrap around your face, soft, humid, enveloping. Stay here for 5 to 8 minutes. You'll feel your skin begin to relax. Not just physically completely. The tension in your jaw. The tightness around your nose. It softens. This is your skin opening itself up to being helped. Step 3. The treatment purpose. Dissolve the blockage gently. Now your pores are open and ready to receive. This is where we apply our active ABHA. Salicylic acid is your best friend here. It is oil soluble, which means it travels into the pore rather than just sitting on the surface. Apply a thin layer to blackhead-prone areas, the nose, the chin, the forehead, with clean fingertips or a soft cotton round. You'll feel a very gentle, almost imperceptible tingling. Not a burn, not a sting. Just a quiet acknowledgement that something is happening beneath the surface. Give it 5 minutes. During this time, the salicylic acid is moving through the oil inside your pore like a slow tide, gently loosening what has been trapped there. This is chemistry being kind. Step 4. The extraction purpose. Coax, not force. If you are performing extractions, and only if your skin has been properly prepared, this is the moment. Wrap your index fingers lightly in clean tissue. Position them on either side of a blackhead, not on top of it, slightly below it. Apply the gentlest downward and inward pressure using the pads of your fingers, not the tips, not your nails, never your nails. And then wait. You'll feel the plug begin to release, not with force, but with ease. Like a breath. Like something small that was ready to leave. The skin around it should not blanch white. It should not redden dramatically. If it resists, leave it. It is not ready today, and that is completely okay. One gentle pass, no more. Some of you will see the difference already. That tiny, satisfying release, the pore softening, the congestion clearing is not just visual satisfaction. It is evidence that your skin just trusted you. How step 5, the cool down, now we close those doors. A toner with niacinamide or witch hazel applied with a soft cotton pad, or even just the gentle press of your clean palms will bring your skin's temperature down, tighten the appearance of your pores, and begin the process of healing. Sweep it across your face, slowly nose to cheeks, chin to forehead, and feel the coolness settle in. A gentle exhale. The skin exhales with you. The cinematic satisfaction moment. Take a moment to look at your reflection. The same skin that looked dull and congested when you started is already beginning to shift. You can see it in the texture, the way the light sits differently, the smoothness where there was once roughness, the quiet emptiness of a pore that was, until just moments ago, full. This is not transformation through aggression. This is transformation through understanding. Your skin did not need to be fixed, it needed to be listened to. And right now, it is responding slowly, softly, beautifully, the way it always would have if only you had spoken its language. This is what skincare at its most honest actually feels like. Common mistakes. Before we move forward, let's talk briefly about the habits that quietly undo everything. The first, squeezing unprepared skin. If your pores haven't been softened with steam or warm water, and you force a blackhead out, you risk pushing bacteria sideways into the surrounding tissue. That is how blackheads become breakouts. Preparation is not optional, it is the whole point. The second, over-exfoliating. Using physical scrubs or high-strength acids too frequently doesn't speed up the clearing process. It signals your skin to produce even more oil as a protective response. Once or twice a week and always with gentleness is enough. The third, skipping moisturizer on oily skin. This is perhaps the most common myth in skincare. Oily skin is often dehydrated skin that has been stripped of moisture and is overcompensating. Moisturizing it does not make it more oily. It teaches it that it no longer needs to work so hard. These are small shifts. But in skincare, small shifts change everything. The soothing recovery pays now, the softest, most important step of all. After any extraction or active treatment, your skin needs to be held, replenished, reassured. Apply a lightweight, non-comedogenic moisturizer, one that does not block pores. Ingredients like hyaluronic acid, Centella asiatica, or ceramides are perfect here. Warm a small amount between your fingertips and press it into your skin, not rubbing, pressing with the gentle weight of your whole palm. Feel it absorb. This is your skin drinking. Every cell drawing in moisture, rebuilding its protective barrier, preparing to face the world again. Your face should feel soft, plump, alive. This is recovery. This is care. This is the part most people skip, and it is often the most powerful part of all. The long-term transformation. Let's talk about what happens when you commit to this not just once, but as a rhythm, as a ritual. In the first week, your skin begins to adjust. It may not look dramatically different, but beneath the surface, the cycle is shifting. Pores are being cleared. Oil production is slowly, gently beginning to balance. By the end of week 4, you'll start to notice the texture, the rough, uneven surface softening, the clusters of blackheads smaller, fewer, further between. Your skin beginning to feel like something you're proud of. By week 8, and this is where it becomes something you feel, not just see, you'll notice that you need to look less. That the mirror is less of a battleground and more of a greeting. The blackheads are not entirely gone forever because skin is always working, always producing. But they are managed. They are small. They are no longer in control. You are. The final protection step every single morning, without exception, sunscreen, not because the sun is your enemy,